One of my goals on this YouTube channel is helping petite women find clothing that fits them well and that they feel fabulous in. For this video, I wanted to round up petite clothing that actually shocked me this year, and by shocked, I mean in a good way. I'm just going to start off strong here. The number one thing or clothing brand that completely shocked me in the best way possible this year is Old Navy. They not only fit really well, the quality is amazing, but the pricing you cannot beat. So first up are these two dresses, very similar in style, but one is a mini length, one is a midi length. Now the mini length, I'm wearing an extra small petite, the beige that's buttoned all the way through. Beautiful puffy sleeves. I think I got this for like $24, you guys, 20 to 24, and it's a linen blend. Very comfortable, not itchy, looks so much more expensive than it actually is, and it fits a petite very well because I like how it's not too big in the shoulder, so it's scaled down there a bit for a petite, which is really nice. And then the longer length, this is actually a regular length, and I've mentioned this in my petite versus regular fit video. I like a midi length dress. If it comes in petite, I prefer it in the regular fit because it's a few inches longer and it hits below my calves, which is what I prefer when we're talking about a midi length dress. A jumpsuit, you guys, I tried out like an over $200 jumpsuit. It was like $250. I think it was like from Reformation. I ended up sending it back because I found this one from Old Navy. I think I got it for $15-20. A linen blend. It has buttons, sweetheart neckline. It is so flattering on a petite. I'm wearing the petite length because I didn't want the leg length to be too long, so this is perfect. I think it's 25-26 inch inseam, not too baggy in the legs as well, which is great. So these three things 100% shocked me, as well as their linen shorts. I got them in two colors, black and olive. Very easy pull-on shorts that fit really nicely. They do run a little bit big, so I suggest sizing down if you want to, but they have a 3.5 inch inseam, which is a really good inseam for petite. When we're talking about shorts, I love the pull-on style because it's so easy to just slip on and go, and even wearing it over a swimsuit, you can just layer it over. It is really nice to have. And then their linen blend pants, I tried them out in petite and regular length. The petite length I liked much better because they didn't puddle on the floor. The leg width wasn't too big and baggy. It's also in this beautiful olive color, nice pull-on design, very simple and just great for summer. So these are the Old Navy pieces that really shocked me this year, and a couple more linen pant options that are affordable but also great for petite. So the Quince version has been, I believe, my number 2 top selling item all year long. It's taken number 2. And you guys clearly love these. They come in many colors. The price is so unbeatable. They're $39. And they are 100% linen. The Old Navy version are a linen blend. They are cheaper, but it is a linen blend, like 55% linen, 45% rayon, I believe. But Quince is 100% linen. You pay a little bit more, so if that's important to you, the Quince ones are great, and they are just a touch longer. So if you prefer your linen pants to be a little bit longer but not puddling on the floor, the Quince version are fabulous. Then, as well as the Amazon version I shared a while back, these are more cropped. They're 24 inch inseam, so if you like your linen pant a little bit shorter, or maybe you are a little bit shorter, I'm 5'1" for reference, maybe you need like a shorter inseam, there's the Amazon version that doesn't break the bank, which is amazing. This also comes in many colors, very flowy, very easy. I believe these are also 100% linen. So those are a few options for you guys to consider for linen pants. I honestly can't even believe I found 3 options to recommend. I think they're all great. And then the Quince linen midi dress. This was the #1 top selling, still is the #1 top selling item on my entire YouTube channel. This completely shocked me. Beautiful linen dress, you guys. Feels so luxurious and so expensive. It's $80 for 100% linen. Straps are adjustable. There's a smocked panel in the back. The seam sits right at my natural waistline. The drape this dress has is just phenomenal, and it comes in many colors. It's just just one of those classic dresses that will last in your wardrobe forever and that are so simple and easy to wear all summer long. The next thing is a recent item that completely shocked me, are Gap denim jeans. Now, this is coming from a girl that loves premium, stupidly expensive designer jeans. I love them for a reason, but they are just ridiculously overpriced. But Gap jeans, I was literally shocked. I put them on. I even said this in my video when I was comparing petite versus regular. I'm just amazed how well they're constructed and how nicely they fit. They'll have little critiques here and there because I'm just very nitpicky like that. But for the price, I was very impressed with the quality and the fit that I got. So anyways, if you're looking for something under $100, it also goes on sale often. Highly recommend checking out these two options from Gap. They, again, truly surprised me and shocked me. And the colors on them were also beautiful. Also, I don't know why, but sweatpants is one of the hardest things for me to find that I really like. And again, with Gap, shocked me. They have a petite length, which is not very common for a lot of brands, honestly, but I love their sweatpants, not only because they come in petite length, but they are a little bit thinner and have more drape versus being really thick and heavy. And I think it just makes them look flattering that way for a sweatpant if the material isn't too thick and bulky. Like, it's nice because it'll keep you warm, but I felt like it just was a little too heavy in the fabric, a little bit too thick. I do prefer my fabrics to have a little bit more drape and not be too thick and bulky. So I like for a sweatpant, they're still warm, they're fleece lined, but they're not adding bulk, they're not heavy, they drape really nicely. And for a sweatpant, honestly, they look very, very nice. Along with the sweat category, the Aritzia Crew Perfect Crew sweatshirts completely shocked me. My first time purchasing it was in December of last year during Christmas time. I literally stocked up in almost every color I could, at least the neutral colors, and they fit a petite really well. They are so comfortable. The material, you guys, it's something that will actually last you forever. Like, truly, I've tried so many sweatshirts. This material is one of those materials where you throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, it comes out brand new every single time. Like, these are the sweatshirts that remind me of sweatshirts they used to make like 10-15 years ago, where the quality was just unfreaking beatable. So if you're looking for the most perfect sweatshirts, Aritzia is your place. The Perfect Crew sweatshirt, cannot recommend it enough. And then along with Aritzia, their cotton poplin midi dress also shocked me. It is incredibly flattering, and I have to point out, I'm a petite with a longer torso, so honestly, you guys, a lot of petite specific dresses or even regular fit dresses, the seam on the waistline hits like right under my rib cage and not a little bit lower on my waistline. So a lot of times the torso isn't long enough for me, even though I'm 5'1", which is kind of interesting, to be honest. But this dress, what made me really love it is that there's a little bit more length in the bodice and in the torso, so the seam hits actually right at my natural waistline, and it looks so much more flattering this way. The length is phenomenal for me, being 5'1", and I loved the dress so much. I purchased it in another color. It is just beautiful and just perfect and easy for spring and summer. The midi dress, kind of similar to this, but this one has more dainty, like delicate, thinner straps, so it has a more delicate and feminine vibe. Bodice is also great. It has a full cotton poplin skirt. It is a mini length, clearly, and it is perfect for petite. It's not too short, it's not too long. I believe there's a lining on the inside as well. It's just so easy to throw on and go, and it just looks and feels incredible. And their linen midi dress also shocked me this year. It is beyond stunning. It is just ruffly and beautiful. You can wear on shoulder, off shoulder. The bodice has boning in it. It feels kind of fancy but still laid back, and it feels very feminine. Perfect again for spring and summer. And this style is just like a dress where quality wise it'll last you forever, and style wise it'll last you forever because it's timeless with feminine detailing to it, so you'll never get sick of it. So it's just exceptional. As well as their jasmine romper completely shocked me this year. A lot of times regular fit rompers are way too long in the shorts. I've had that issue before. I would order it, get so excited, comes in the mail, the shorts are literally just look like Bermuda shorts. They're way too long. That's why I tend to get my rompers from Abercrombie, because they have petite length. But the Aritzia Jasmine one, it is incredibly petite friendly. It is not too long. It has a beautiful tailored fit. I love the high neckline, and there's a smocked panel in the back. Has a cute little waist where you can tie it, and the straps are adjustable as well. This comes in a few colors, and the material is also made with their like one-of-a-kind Japanese crepe fabric, so it never wrinkles. This is also so easy to wash. The Emma t-shirt from Aritzia also shocked me. Pretty much what shocked me is how much you guys loved it. I think it went in my top 5 best-selling list. You guys clearly loved it, and I'm kind of surprised. For a basic t-shirt, a lot of people really liked it, and I have to say, I agree. I love it because it has a cute little pocket. I wanted a t-shirt with a cute little pocket to give kind of like that preppy look. I like how it's not fitted, but not overly loose and baggy. It's just like classic fitted t-shirt, not super fitted, has a little bit more room. You can stay true to size. I like how the sleeves flare out, and it isn't too thick, but definitely not thin, so it's not see-through, tucks in easily. What I especially love is the length right at my hip bone, so I can tuck it in, adds no bulk. I can leave it out, it's not overly long. The Abercrombie linen blend pieces, they also have linen blend, just like Old Navy, for really good price points. I fell in love with this dress. I've already shared it just way too much this summer, I know, but I'm honestly living in these. I have them in white and black. I love the deep V. I mean, it's not too deep. You can still wear just like a regular bra with it. It has a smocked panel in the back. Straps are adjustable, and it has the A-line fit and flare silhouettes, even though the seam is right under your bust line. Just a beautiful little black dress, little white dress. This also comes in colors and patterns, as well as athletic dresses. I have been obsessed with them. They are so stretchy, so comfortable, so sporty. I love the versatility of this because I can actually perform in this, go on like a walk or a hike or do an exercise. But I can also wear it as like an outfit itself, because it just looks very sleek and polished. So I feel like I get a lot of use out of a piece like this because it works for different occasions. Now I'm going to finish off this video with jeans that completely shocked me this year. You guys know I'm always trying out different denim jeans as a petite. So I mentioned the Gap ones earlier, but the Madewell vintage wide leg jeans completely shocked me. I'm very happy with how they fit. The rise is perfect, the inseam is perfect, the drape of this jean is perfect. It's not thick and heavy, which I appreciate because it makes it a lot more flattering for petite when we're wearing something that has a wider fit, more volume, more fabric. If it can be a little bit thinner, have more movement and drape, it's just so much more flattering for petite, and these jeans are it. As well as the Goldie Wren jeans, these are more of a splurge, but they're definitely worth it. I actually ended up returning them because it was just really expensive. I felt like I probably wouldn't wear it enough, and now I regret it. I want to repurchase them and use them, wear them for fall and winter time. I think they'll look fabulous with sock booties, with the heel, make my legs look so long. But the rise is a little bit more high-waisted, so it works if you have a longer torso as a petite. And then the width isn't too wide, so it's a wide leg, but it doesn't have too much volume, as well as the denim jean isn't thick and heavy. It's a more medium weight denim, so it has more drape and movement and doesn't feel too heavy, which again, like I mentioned, fabulous if you're petite. The Quince wide leg jeans, I've also mentioned these before, so shocked me. This was my first time when I got these in, trying out jeans from Quince. I tried out several different styles, and I was very impressed, and I was very happy that they instantly came out with different inseams. A lot of brands, when they start dabbling in denim jeans, they just have one inseam, but I really appreciate Quince started out with 26, 28, and I believe 30-inch inseam. So I'm wearing the 26-inch. This comes in many colors. This is more of a stretch denim jean, but they're not a heavyweight jean. They're more lighter weight. They have pockets in the front and in the back, and then the rise is perfect. They're actually quite similar to the Madewell jeans, but these have more stretch into them. And I would say they're true to size. I'm wearing a 24. I would say they fit and feel great, come in many washes. If you're looking for something more on a budget but still great quality, the Quince ones are $50. You literally cannot beat that. Those were the petite fashion items that completely shocked me this year. As always, everything will be linked down below if you guys wanted to check it out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!